All right. Today we have people are nasty. Low key, they are nasty. Let's get straight into it. Is that
Hi.
Kanye?
Today I'm talking about nasty people.
Type
Just
shit?
a few ways in which people in society are really fucking
Ah,
gross.
yeah, nah, that's disgusting. Nah, he
Before
deserved
I
that.
begin, I just want to say this video is sponsored by gay black men kissing.
Yeah.
Now on with the show!
See, I'm creating gas,
Alright, nah, that's disgusting.
digestion food.
Public restrooms are the closest place you can get to
Nah, that's
health. You would be
disgusting.
surprised how many grown adults don't know how to use a fucking toilet. Like, people who shit in public restrooms. First of all, if you're shitting in a public restroom, what the fuck is wrong with you? You have some fucking balls to be shitting in a public restroom, knowing the state.
Nah, I'm telling you, the public restroom is only last mandatory option. Like, the only reason you would have to go to the public bathroom is if that shit is coming out your butt immediately.
These goddamn bathrooms. You wait until you get to the comfort of your own home to take a shit. Public
shit.
restrooms should be for pissing and pissing only. At most. Not shitting, not vaping, not doing drugs, not masturbating. I will kiss the devil on the lips before my bare cheeks make contact with a public toilet seat, and I do not have the strength to shit and squat over the bowl. Never in my life have I had the urge that bad,
Yeah, bro.
absolutely needed to shit in a public
Yo.
restroom. Never, and I never will. I would rather shit in a McDonald's cup at the backdoor alleys of a
That
goddamn
is crazy.
Denny's before
Alright,
I
now that's-
shit in a public restroom. Disgusting.
That's crazy.
But I'm getting sidetracked. Okay, public restrooms are gross. I
Yeah.
walked into bathrooms and there was just a pile of shit on the fucking floor. Like, did you miss? Like, how did this happen? Like, I've never shit in a public before, but it cannot be this fucking hard. Gentlemen, why are we shitting in the urinals? Why are
Nah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, the people who be doing that, y'all just fucking weird, bro. Y'all is just weird. And they be the crackheads, too. Like, you guys are not normal. Quit shitting yo, people who does that shit is fucking weird as hell.
shit on the walls and on the ceiling? Like, this has to be fucking intentional.
Dead
How
ass.
the fuck do you even manage that? What kind of people you got using these toilets, man? Y'all get shit everywhere except in the fucking bowl.
Dead
Are people
ass.
just in public restrooms flinging shit like a fucking
Yo, that's
crackhead?
crazy.
Why? For what purpose? What's going on? But let's say you actually managed to get it into
Hey.
now you have to flush.
Yo.
I don't understand why people don't flush after using a public toilet. Like, are you trying to show it
I
off?
ain't gonna lie, I don't
wanna
even
see
flush
your
like
shit.
that. I don't really do not flush like that. I just I actually do flush though, but I don't use that shit using my hands. I just use my feet to flush.
In the fucking bowl, dog. I remember walking into a toilet, and not only did the last person forget to flush, but the toilet bowl was filled with fucking blood. The last person who came out of this restroom was a fucking man. So I don't know how he even managed that. There was no toilet paper in the bowl either. Did bro even wipe? Like, did he just get up and leave? Now most public restrooms have an automatic flush because pulling on a lever
Yeah,
to
dead
flush your
ass.
fucking shit was just too much to ask of the average person. Where I work, the bathroom is like right next to my workstation, so I can hear when the toilet flushes or the faucet is running or when the hand dryer is going off. And let me tell you, I heard a lot of toilet flushing, but I did not hear a lot of faucet running. Y'all would be walking out of those restrooms with your hands nasty and dry as a bone. An alarming amount of people do not wash their hands after doing God knows what in those fucking toilets.
Niggas be doing
There
what
was
the
this one dude who used the restroom, and I did not
Did a
hear a
fish just
faucet
fall out
running, so
of
his
his-
ass did not wash his hands. I go in there 5 minutes
That's
later, and
crazy.
his brown pride and glory is sitting right there in the fucking toilet looking back at me. Give this thing a birth certificate. I mean, Jesus Christ. The size of it. Why is it green? How the fuck are you gonna bust a pile, wipe your shitty ass, and not wash your hands? This guy probably
What
went
the
on with his day,
fuck?
touching doorknobs
Where's
and
she
handles
getting
and
all
spreading
these
his shitty
images
poopy
from?
hand germs everywhere, and so many people do this. It's disgusting. You'll never
Nah,
know
but
who
yo,
actually
we need to
washes
check
their
her search
hands after
history.
shitting and who doesn't. They disguise themselves. These people live among us.
Hey, buddy, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I just want you to know that it's pretty smelly over here.
I don't like smelly people. Like, I really, really do not like smelly people, and I don't care
Yeah.
if people call me rude for
Imagine-
saying that. I
imagine
don't
start
give a
talking
shit.
about-
I'm done. I've had enough of having to smell people's swamp ass
Yeah,
and nasty
again, why the
BO.
fuck is she getting
Some of
these
y'all
pictures
be walking
from?
around here real stink. I get it. Some people have shit they're dealing with, but I'm mainly talking about people who have zero excuse to be smelling this bad, bro. Because I realize the majority of the time people stink, it's just because they don't feel like showering or something, and that's it. That's the reason. They don't care about their personal hygiene because they're nasty, lazy slobs. They have absolutely zero shame in public and do not fucking care if other people have to smell their disgusting, foul, nasty body odor. They just don't care. I'm just saying, the world would be a much better place if we could just kill people who smell bad. Again, just saying, if you are the type of person who thinks personal hygiene is optional, I'm smashing your balls with a hammer.
I've been trying to up my personal hygiene.
10 feet radius of me because I do not want to smell you. I don't care if people think it's disrespectful to say this, okay? Don't care, didn't ask. Plus you have the cheese touch. Get the fuck out my face. I don't want to smell people who stink of weed or cigarettes or unwashed flaky buttholes because they're too lazy to get their nasty ass in the shower. And
I don't know if you could like wash off the smell of weed though, because niggas be doing that shit in public, so it's kind of like hard. Yo, and it be crazy about how some people cannot even tell that they like smell like weed too. It's like that's crazy.
Be pressured into interacting with you because you couldn't be bothered to care for your basic hygiene to the point where you don't even smell remotely decent.
Nah, a green area is crazy.
Fault, bro. Shame on you for smelling bad, not on me for refusing to inhale your stench. And for anyone who says, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. It's you stink. You smell like shit."
Type shit.
Nigga, sit the hell up and
eat a cinnamon roll.
Before I begin, I just want to state this section of the video has nothing to do with the COVID-19. I just think a lot of people are unsanitary and it spreads so many unnecessary germs. And
what
it's
the
just so
wait.
A lot of
Was that
people
little
are
nigga deep
unsanitary and
throating
it spreads so many unnecessary germs.
Kids be fucking weird, bro. This is why they be getting germs and shit. Yo, whose parents is this? Whose kid is this, bro? Yo,
it's just so nasty. I've already established that a shocking amount of people will drop absolute logs and not wash their hands after wiping literal shit from their hairy ass crack, if they wipe at all. But I've also seen people stick fingers up their fat, nasty, sweaty ass and then walk around touching handles like it's nothing.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, there like sometimes though where you do have a wedgie and you gotta pick that shit out though, but niggas be like digging into their shit.
Actually, this used to happen a lot in school, right? This one motherfucker who would be stroking it out in the toilets and then come out and daps up his homies like he wasn't just beating the shit out of his fucking meat. I don't understand why it is such an uncommon thing for people to wash their hands, especially after doing such a nasty
Yo, now that's a crazy
and this is true
works.
when it comes to spreading germs, right? Especially germs that make people sick. When you cough or sneeze, you do it into your elbow, not into your hand, not into the open air. Like, I'm pretty sure we teach this to kids in elementary school, yet we have so many grown adults who just don't do this. Like, do people not realize when you cough into your hand, you're now spreading your booger and saliva germs onto everything you touch? Is that not common knowledge, or do people just not care?
Like, I've seen not care anymore,
who
bro.
Sneeze and cough like directly into the open air, but I've also seen people who just cough and sneeze into someone's personal space. I've had this happen to me.
I ain't gonna lie, like if you do that shit, like it's gotta be on purpose though, because for most people it's just like a immediate reaction to like cover yourself whenever you sneeze. So like if you not do that shit, but then you just like doing that shit on purpose. To be honest, let's be honest.
These people, they just go back to talking or doing whatever they were doing, as if they didn't just projectile a plethora of boogers and saliva into my general direction. Like, I've never been someone who's been like super afraid of getting sick or anything, but am I the only one who thinks this behavior is just really gross and inconsiderate? Like, why would you sneeze onto me? I don't want to touch your saliva and boogers, dude. If you sneeze like this, you will get no blessing from me. None whatsoever. Thank you very much. And that's about it for now. These are just 3 ways in which people are really fucking gross. Like, I kind of want to talk about airports or public transport because I know those are also pretty nasty. There's way more, so I actually might make a part 2. So if you have any suggestions for that, leave them in the comments. Speaking of which, recently I hit 6K at the...
We're not doing that. I didn't reach 6K, but I ain't gonna lie. Yo, her videos look kind of funny though. We gotta subscribe. Check out her channel, y'all. Again... Yeah, if you guys are messing with me, you guys are like the little reaction, a little short reaction, nothing crazy. Leave a like and subscribe. Well, to the next one.